It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the News 8 Highlight Zone. I'm Brian McClone. A cold and wintry night for round 2 of the WIAA State Football Playoffs. 9 local teams are still alive entering tonight's action. And over in Division 3, Onalaska is coming off an impressive 44-21 win over Mosinee in round 1. Hilltoppers making the 2+ hour drive north to take on Rice Lake. Both squads ranked in the top 10 in the last WISports.net poll. Rice Lake scores on the first possession of the ball game. Onalaska on their drive march into Warriors territory, but Noah Skipton's third down pass is picked off by Billy Brown. Ensuing possession, Brown rumbles in for his second score of the game. Rice Lake up 14-0. Onalaska defense comes up with a stop here. Connor Haggerty sniffs out the option. The big yardage loss leads to a turnover on downs. But a near 20-mile-per-hour wind keeping the Hilltoppers passing game in check. Sam Belisi with their second interception of the game. Then a pair of Brandon Sutton touchdowns over the final few minutes puts Rice Lake comfortably ahead 28-0 at halftime. Onalaska opens up the second half with the football. Hilltoppers march down the field. Senior quarterback Noah Skipton, the beautiful touch pass for the touchdown, 28-6. And then in the fourth quarter, Skipton rolls out to his right and rushes for the team's second TD of the night. But Rice Lake never allowing Onalaska back into this one. 42-13 the final. News 8 Sports Director Greg Wavernick has more.
On a night where the weather made it advantageous for a team to run the football, Rice Lake from the opening drive asserted their dominance on the offensive line, finishing with 6 rushing touchdowns and a 42-13 win over Onalaska.
Very, very likely it's a state caliber team. They're very good. They're very well coached, very good players. I wouldn't be surprised in a couple weeks to see them in Madison.
2 straight years of conference championship, 2 straight years of advancing to level 2. Where has the bar been set now with this group of seniors that's leaving for this program?
And that's what we talked to them about for our younger guys. That bar's been set, and and that's the expectation now is to continue to make it to this point. And one of these years we'll climb over this mountain and get to the next one.
That 21-season drought of being able to advance to level 3 of the playoffs, now up to these Hilltopper underclassmen. Reporting from Rice Lake, Greg Wavernick, News 8 Sports.
Okay, thank you, Greg. Elsewhere in D3, 4th seed West Salem travels to top seed Antigo. Second quarter, Red Robins knocking on the door. Jericho Kelly takes it for the 15-yard score. Antigo leaves 14-0. Still in the second, 4th down for Antigo. West Salem comes up with a big defensive stop. And then right before the half, West Salem will fumble the ball. Panthers will not get a chance in this one. They go on to lose 21-0. For the second straight week, an MVC team plays Menominee in the Division II bracket. Central wasn't able to stop the Mustangs in round 1, losing 45-14. Holman gets a crack at the top seed tonight. The Vikings didn't allow a point last week against Marshfield. Late in the first quarter, scoreless game. Mustangs with the handoff to Justin Evans, break some tackles to the end zone, miss PAT. That's going to make it a 6-0 game. Second quarter now, Menominee gives the ball back to Evans. The cutback, and he has wide open field, his second score of the game. It's 12-0. Holman needing some offense to get back into this one. Isaiah Hanlon with the keeper, and he will outrun everyone. Big play for the Vikings, and just like that, it's a 1-score game, but Menominee will find the end zone again right before the half. You guessed it, Justin Evans, 19-7. Into the break. More Menominee in the second half. Evans, man, this guy had himself a game. Fights his way into the end zone, 34-7 in the fourth quarter. Vikings, they'll get one more score this season. Hanlon keeps the ball, his second touchdown. This one ends in a 30-20 Holman loss. In Division 5, Prairie du Chien loses at Clinton, 28-6. And Westby's season comes to an end tonight against Lake Country Lutheran. In Division 6, home field advantage for top seed Melrose Mindoro. They're taking on Unity. Eagles strike first. Hunter Peterson throws off his back foot and connects with Hunter Hermanson for the touchdown. 7-0 Unity. Mustangs respond quickly. Jeremy Anderson finds a crease, gets to the edge, tiptoes his way into the end zone, and we are all tied at 7. Next possession for Melman. Brent Gertis hits the hole, and he is off running. He will take it 56 yards for the touchdown. Mustangs lead 14-13 after 1. Second quarter, get a look at this run. It's Anderson runs into traffic but reverses field, and there is no one there for Unity. He goes the distance for a 41-yard touchdown. Melman takes a 21-13 lead. Unity rallies in the second half to stun Melrose Mindoro. Eagles pull off the upset 34-31. D7 now, 3-seed Independence Gilmanton at 2-seed Bangor. On the first possession, Bangor's Luke Reeder scampers his way down the field and eventually finds the end zone. Cardinals go up 8-0. It's now 16-0 as Carter Hertzman runs it in from 4 yards out. And with a little over a minute to go in the first quarter, quarterback Drew Johnson follows his blockers for 58 yards and the touchdown. Bangor up 30-0 in this one. Then with less than a minute to go in the first half, Reeder is going to take this punt, and he will go 69 yards for the score. That puts the Cardinals up 60-0. Bangor goes on to the 60-6 win. Also in Division 7, Wazeeka Steuben Seneca loses to Potosi Cassville 56-18. Coming up, the Wisconsin Badgers will be without one of their top playmakers against Illinois. News 8 Highlight Zone. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. The 5th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers hit the road for a Saturday tilt at Illinois, the first of 2 straight games away from Camp Randall Stadium. The injury bug has hit the Badgers wide receiver group as of late. Senior Jazz Peavy will miss his 3rd straight game this weekend, and freshman Danny Davis is questionable. But injuries opening up opportunities for other wideouts. Sophomore Quintez Cephas is tied for the team lead in receptions. Paul Chris expects other young receivers to expand their roles as well.
I don't feel like there's added stress to them. I think they're continuing to grow, and as they grow, you know, their own expectations, their own, you know, they learn to work, you know, with probably more purpose. I think that's the thing when an older guy and a younger guy, you know, the work has purpose, and they're young, but they're learning that, and they're a fun group to be around.
5th-ranked Badgers men's hockey at home tonight against St. Lawrence. They never trail tonight as they pick up a 4-2 win. Let's hit the volleyball court. 2nd-ranked Viterbo taking on Mayville State. At the end of the first set, Amelia Gran sends it over the net with the left hand, gets the point, 25-14 for the V-Hawks. Now in set number 2, Aubrey Aspen receives the pass, big spike. V-Hawks up 14-9, and at the end of the second set, Mayville's Cassidy Miller will hit the ball out of bounds. V-Hawks with the second set, 25-18. The V-Hawks go on to win in straight sets. To the NBA, Karl Anthony Towns' double-double leads the T-Wolves to victory tonight against the Thunder. Coming up, Corey has a look at your weekend forecast when we return. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. Time for our play of the night. We go back to Independence Gilmanton and Bangor. Drew Johnson follows his blockers, 58 yards for the touchdown. Bangor wins. They have the top team in Division 7, Edgar, next week. UWL at Platteville tomorrow. Winona State at Minnesota State Mankato. Cross Country State and volleyball section of finals tomorrow. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.